My chicken's coming to greet me. Walk slow. Iced over. Well, chickens made it through the little ice storm okay. Everything I read and seen said that, not really worry about the chickens, that, they'll be okay. But they got plenty of feathers. I'm sure we're fine. You a pig, girl. She wants the whole damn thing for herself. And their treat, mealworms, which is probably real important in real cold weather. One of the things I read said them eating first thing in the morning helps build up heat in them. So it's real good for them to have plenty to eat. And these mealworms have a lot of protein in them. You got a cold? Hmm? And the guineas still sleep outside. They don't go in their pen. Or their coop. I noticed the chickens go in there during the day and hang out. I don't know why, but. But I hadn't seen them really act funny or anything. Cold weather came, iced over. They just out doing what they normally do. Which it don't get super cold in South Carolina. I mean, it may get into the teens, and that's probably about the extreme we get. It very seldom gets worse than that. And even then, it's usually short term. You got a cold? She don't want nobody. She wants to claim them all. Yeah, she's the head hen. Alright, I might as well give them a rest. It's about out anyway. Y'all eat up. You got a pile over here, pig. Of course, now in the mornings here lately, I've had to come out here and break up ice and put some hot water in the little water feeder thing. And checked my rain container this morning. You hear that? kind of slushy in there, and it evidently it's like a coating of ice, you know, inside. I don't know how thick, but I don't know if you can see it. See it moving. This got down in the 20s the last couple of days, maybe even teens where I'm at. So there's a coating of ice in it, but I'm not really worried about that. I mean, it'd have to be cold a long time to freeze that solid, but I think I'm okay. Had some other people comment that they even had just these barrels, 50-gallon barrels or 55-gallon barrels, and even with those, they didn't really have a problem in this area. As far as splitting, they may freeze some, but no big deal. I threw a bunch of bread out here earlier. The guineas don't seem to eat much, like table scraps kind of thing, like the bread and all. I've seen them nibble at it a little bit, and most of the stuff I throw out, they don't eat it. The chickens eat about anything. I'm hoping a chicken will get beside my rooster. I mean, a hen will get beside the rooster, so you can see how big that guy is. He's huge. I still don't know exactly what breed he is. From my research, I'm pretty sure he's a New Jersey giant or something close to that anyhow, or a little mix of that and something else. You can kind of see the difference there. The two hens I have. He's a proud son of a bitch, ain't he? He's posing for the camera. He thinks he's a movie star is what it is. But my little flock's doing good. They got water. I made sure of that this morning first thing. And they always got food. It ain't like they only eat when I come out here and throw scraps out. I mean, they got a feeder. There's a feeder in that pen, a feeder in that pen. So I built this pen just for the guineas. And I built that coop for the guineas. And they don't use it. They sleep right there on top of the door. I gave up trying to make them stay in the pen, and you know, or in the coop. That was just, I'd get 2 or 3 of them in there, and then another one, then they'd start running from me. So I just gave up and said, well, heck with it. If that's where y'all want to be, y'all just sleep there and be happy. And that's what they do. So anyway, my little chicken guinea update. They doing well in our little freeze over. Anyway.